morning everybody, how are we all? Welcome back to my channel and to a little daily vlog slash couple of daily vlogs. A couple of days in one vlog. I'm a little bit rusty. We just got back from the nicest weekend in Cornwall. Oh my goodness, it was so lovely. We went to Cornwall after Edinburgh with Zara's aunt and uncle and Maggie and of course Zara. And it was just so nice. Like genuinely the weather was incredible. It was so lovely. It was a little bit blustery, but it was just so nice. I'll leave some photos on screen, but we had the nicest weekend. Cornwall is beautiful. I've only been to Cornwall once in the summer before. Well, kind of like summer, autumnal months. I've never really been other than winter. So it was quite nice to actually experience some like warmth on my skin. Although once again, I didn't pack for the weather because it was far too warm. And then today is Tuesday, so we drove back to London yesterday after the most stressful morning. After the most stressful drive yesterday, oh my goodness. So there's this app called Waze, which basically you use to kind of like cut traffic out of your journeys. Really works good in London and other cities. So we used it to get back to London. Having already said before that Waze isn't the best out of London, it took us, oh my goodness, down the most stressful roads I've ever driven in my life. We're talking country lanes that Zara has a Fiat 500. It was barely wide enough to fit a Fiat 500 down. It was ridiculous. And we're talking hills like this, ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. We had a very stressed Labrador. It was very stressful. We came back and had a Chinese. Are you alright?
I have dropped my phone about 15 times this morning.
I know.
Oh.
It's just going, it's not going well for you, is it?
I think it's like coming back. I don't think I rested for long enough.
We had the shed installed this morning, so I was like, do you know what, Zara? I've got this. I've fully got this. So I welcomed them in, made them the coffee. What? What? No, well, you know. Well, no, but you.
So I welcomed them in, and I even made them a coffee.
No, you always say like, oh, I've always been left with the big jobs and stuff while you've been away. So Zara was doing her hair upstairs, having a nice little slow leisurely morning. I was sweeping up the leaves. I was unpacking the shed, getting it all ready to go for when the shed guys arrived. And it's done. We have our shed installed, and I'm honestly, I know this is going to sound ridiculous to say, I'm as excited to have a shed back as I am when the kitchen got fitted. I know that's ridiculous, but I just love a shed. I love like getting out there with all the tools and stuff and just having like a little organised.
Why don't you do a challenge video?
What's that?
Spend the night in my shed with me and sleep out there.
That's not a bad idea. This is the current situ in the library. So it's pretty much housed the shed for the past like 2 months, and I'm kind of at a point now where I'm ready to say goodbye to tools when we're sat on an evening. And yeah. Oh, also the stone arrived. That's exciting. So this stone is what's going to go on the hearth tomorrow. So I'm going to show you that once the builders are here. The builders are coming back to fit the additional plinth and to do a bit of snagging and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be a busy couple of days. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll be in a much more organised, better place. And I think we're going to do a bit of a reshuffle in the library to potentially put the desk in there to have like a downstairs work from home setup. We spoke about it over the weekend with Zara's aunt, who is like really clever at like interior spaces. Just life. She's really good at configuring spaces, and said, if you guys don't feel like you're using it as a library as much as you probably should do, then why don't you see if you can have it as like a work from home office slash library. So I think that's a really good idea. Plus it frees up space in the spare room, which me and Zara both never want to go in now. We literally said after we had the kitchen up there, I never want to go in that spare room ever again, because there was, I think, about 3 weeks where we were having breakfast, lunch, dinner, working and resting on there on an evening because everything was just a mess. So yeah, we're slowly getting normality back. My skin's getting better-ish. I've still got a bit of redness and stuff, but it seems to be getting better, which is good. So yeah, God knows what happened there, but we're just gonna roll with it. So yeah, let's go outside and I can show you the shed. Okay, so I was out here this morning. I was doing all of the like leaf picking up and stuff, just a bit of weeding. Definitely considering doing some kind of stepping stones because the grass got a bit trashed when the builders were going to and from the back of the garden. But yeah, I think some stepping stones might actually be a really nice idea. We'll have a think. But anyway, say hello to our new shed. Ta-da! So this is a shed from Forest Garden Limited. Now they are such a fantastic garden company. These two planters with the trellis on the back are from Forest Garden as well. So I put the blueberries in that one. And actually we've got some new leaves growing on these, which seem to be really good. We've got new little growths, which is very exciting. And I need to fill this one with compost. These take a lot of compost, so yeah, definitely need to get some more bags of that. But yeah, this is the shed. So it's a 8x6 shed, and we went for one with a slanted roof, not an apex roof. And the guys came to build it this morning. I am so impressed. So we need to get a little padlock for it. But this is the shed. So it's a double door opening, which I thought would be really handy. And it's got the perspex windows as well. So obviously you can have some light in here, which is obviously very good. Tallest point is 8 foot. I'm 6 foot, so I can stand here, but I do need to slightly crouch in this corner, but that's fine. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. It's very big, and I'm gonna put all of the shelves all the way along this side and all the way along this side too. And then I'm thinking a little like bench over here might be nice depending on the space and what we're working with, but I think like a little bench just so I can have like access to all of like pots and just things that I don't need to like bend down for. I think it could be good, and then you can have storage underneath it as well. So we haven't got a bench, but I can definitely keep my eyes open on Marketplace or something like that. But yeah, I'm really, really pleased with it. I think it looks fab. I'm gonna pop some of the wood treatment on. All of Forest's wood products come treated, which is actually brilliant. So they've got the anti-rot guarantee as well. Yeah, I'm gonna pop a treatment on it just so I can kind of like maintain it. And obviously they'll age in time. So yeah, really pleased with that. The garden is slowly starting to come back to normal now. Look at this eucalyptus, look how well that's doing. All of those new little leaves. It's fantastic. Okay, I don't know how this has happened, but I got stuck on my laptop for 3 hours and now I really need to get a wiggle on. I don't know how this has happened, this always happens. I need to get the shelves empty first and then shelves in the shed. Goodbye, goodbye, shed, it's been fun. Okay, we are getting there slowly but surely. All of the shelving has now gone. I've just emptied some bits on the floor to sort through, but that is very good that there's no more shelving in here. Just some bits and bobs to sort through. Things like the sawn things to pop away, lawnmower, trimmer, and then just a very substantial clean. All of this is left over from the build, but the builders are coming back, so I don't really want to get rid of any of it. So I'm just gonna leave that there. But the piano, it needs a very good hoover in the dust, but it's there and it still sounds good. It's gonna need a bit of a retune, but it's there and it works. Oh, what a joy. Okay, the bookcase is repaired. It's gonna need a repaint, unfortunately, because obviously where the shelf got ripped out, yeah, it's gonna need a bit of a sand and a bit of a fill, but apart from that, it actually isn't too bad. It looked a lot worse than it was, which is positive, but all of these books do need to come off, and then just everything needs a good old wipe down and dust, but the paint's actually super durable, so yeah, I'm not gonna lose too much sleep over that, but I've got my bottle at the ready. I'm probably not gonna do that now because I am running out of time. But yeah, we are so nearly clear. Just a few last remaining things to go in the shed and then we're done. This is so great. I feel instantly less angst about all this now. The most uninspiring content, but nonetheless, the shed is done. Sorry, I'm just covering up my address there. But yeah, we are fully in now. So the 2 Ikea metal shelves fit perfectly. And then the larger Ikea one at the end, which we used to use as our kitchen pantry, is now, yeah, it's in. I've got the little bandsaw down there, lawnmower, rake, that kind of thing. How fantastic. Right, doors closed. Job done.
Hello.
Oh, look at Miss Jealous. Look at Miss Jealous.
Maggie, fun fact actually, Maggie is as tall as me when she's fully extended.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
Good morning, it's the next day.
Why am I here?
I don't know. I forgot to take my vlog camera with me with what I was doing last night, but I went to a premiere of a TV series called The Day of the Jekyll.
And I was left.
Really interesting, Dad. Really interesting. It was called The Day of the Jekyll, starring Eddie Redmayne on Sky, and incredible, absolutely incredible. I'm going to be reviewing it on Instagram as the episodes come out. Sensationally good. Really, really recommend it. It's like Jason Bourne meets James Bond, and it was a bit of a full circle moment because it was held at the Royal Festival Hall, the South Bank Centre, and that's where me and Zara graduated. I said in my Instagram story 4 years ago. Zara, it was 5 years ago. We graduated in the summer of 2019, and it is now the autumn of 2024.
And do you want to know the best bit?
In a week today.
Luke still doesn't have a postgraduate job.
Actually, I'd argue my arts degree is definitely more used than your arts degree. Zara used to work in property, for Christ's sake. That's not related to art at all. Not that property's a bad job. I just mean that's not even remotely related.
I have so many things I can say right now, but for the sake of not being nasty, I'm going to save them. No, I've actually always said that our degree, that I've personally, the only thing I've accomplished from our degree is I can I can't speak, but I can write a very good email.
Yeah.
Which is why I was so good in
And that was
property.
worth £27,000.
Yeah, honestly.
I can't write.
Do you know, every
can't even
email
write a
I
good email.
send, I should have in my signature the remainder of my uni debt.
University debt, my student.
This was sent with 33 grand plus interest to go.
33, we'd be so lucky.
Yeah,
It's
how
a
much is
lot.
that? I don't
It's
even
a
log in,
lot.
I don't want to see it.
Anyway, completely irrelevant, but it was a full circle moment. I just thought, I remember when I was at that festival hall and we got our degrees, and it's kind of like, what now? And it's just mad that we're here.
And it's still, what now?
What now?
Do you know one thing you haven't learned?
Go on.
Is how to be a considerate soul, because Luke's just stood here and made himself coffee.
I did offer you a tea.
I've been sat over there, and
don't
I'm-
you dare,
and
because
gasping.
I made you a cup of tea this morning when you were laying in bed.
Yeah, because I can't move my neck.
And we woke up really early because we thought the builders were going to be coming back to doing some, like, it's called remedial, is it remedial works? Snagging works.
Remedial, yeah. Oh, how property fresh of you.
Look at me. And they haven't turned up. Don't know why. Not great. But yeah. I just feel like, okay, where are you?
Don't worry about me.
Luke, can you come back and help us? Like just little things
Can
like
you come back and help us?
the LED strips need readhering back up. We've got the stone to fit at the door to finish that area off. Just little things, you know.
It's a big, when they do arrive, it'll be a very busy day.
It's going to be a very busy day if they arrive to do it.
And I'll just be upstairs rocking in the corner.
I'm also meant to be meeting Ewan because he wants to have a look at some of the shops in Greenwich for like autumn bits. So hopefully I can still meet him. Thought we could have a look in the middle room, library room, and see if we can fetch the desk down from upstairs to try and get like a little work from home setup in there and see what it's going to look like. So that's this morning.
Can we strike a deal
What?
that if we do successfully make that a good space,
Right.
buy nothing,
I'm like, where's this going?
that you allow me to buy the tree?
By what tree? Oh, the new tree. Right, this is ridiculous. Zara wants the third Christmas tree. Like, this is absolutely ludicrous. It is. No, I love Christmas, and don't get me wrong. Having one tree is sublime. Having two trees is better. It's a bit.
Think of the content. You could do 3 different like Christmas trees.
I think we should get like a little dumpy, real Christmas tree, like a third one, and put it outside the house and have it like outdoor lights, like that kind of like be the festive one on the street. Zara wants a full. Zara wants a full-blown like big Christmas tree.
We haven't even entertained this.
What do you want, another pencil one?
It's a 6 foot.
Sorry, that's what people have in their main house, like their living room. It's normally 6
the
foot.
our one is usually 9 foot, so it's actually a compromise.
You can tell she likes Christmas. I like Christmas, to be fair.
And it's only £22. And we've got all the
Where?
decorations. Argos.
I may have twisted my arm. £10 each, that's not bad, is it?
£11, yeah.
Fine.
Is this okay?
Yeah, it's fine. So we've just popped the unit in the corner. I actually think it looks really, really nice there. I feel like it looks less like tall. I don't know. It feels like it was actually meant for that space. It's probably going to shift over a little bit, but obviously while we've got the flooring and stuff here for now. But I think it looks really, really nice there. Yeah, very happy with that. So I've just hoovered all of this, and this is where the desk is going to go. The walls do need a bit of a touch up, obviously after the build and stuff, but that's not a job for now. But Yeah, gonna bring the desk down and hopefully, fingers crossed, this will actually look really nice in here. Alright, you ready?
Push that behind you.
Down.
Reverse it. It's your
What do you think? Okay, the desk is down and I feel like we're nearly there. It's definitely a work in progress, and I think the contrasts and textures in woods and tones definitely will take some getting used to, especially because we've got a wood floor as well. A rug is definitely needed, and I'm not sure if the desk is 100% right for this space. Again, it's tricky whenever you move home because you move with the furniture that you have, so you don't purchase pieces for your space. They just fit in the space that you work with. I think the door being a different colour as well. Obviously, these are new doors, so they're obviously going to need painting as well. So I think it will definitely tie together better. See, that artwork needs to go on the wall. This needs to look more like a desk. This is just a dining chair for the moment. It's just to get an idea of the space. I feel like it works. It definitely works. And again, it's really tricky to get an idea because obviously it's quite messy in here at the moment. But I think it works. Rather than going upstairs, the Wi-Fi will be stronger, that's for sure. And obviously Zara works from home permanently now, so it's actually really nice to have her downstairs when I'm in the kitchen too. So I think this works. I'm quite happy with it. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. We've just been having a good old chin. I didn't even see it. I did say I was meeting you in today, I think. Did I?
You've had a morning.
I have. I was just saying we've rearranged the desk. So yeah, maybe we'll
Where's
have a
the
little
desk?
in the library now.
Oh, nice.
We weren't using that middle room.
Yeah.
It was just, and especially because it became the dumping ground for the past like 2.5 months of just like crap.
Yeah.
And it's still got crap in it, like laminate flooring, etc. Underlay, rollers. But now it's slowly getting back to being like a normal room. We're still not using it. So I was like, right, let's bring the desk down. It was Zara's.
Yeah,
it was Zara's anti-idea. She's like, why don't you bring your desk down and have it as like an office / library?
Yeah.
And I just did a little.
And when you're working, I just think when you're out the way from the kitchen, which is so lovely now.
Yeah, you want to
I knew you
have
wouldn't end
it.
up working
No,
up there.
I knew. I was like, I literally said to Zara, I was like, I want to come in here and it'd be like a dinner space and like a
Yeah.
cooking space. And I think, especially if I'm filming in there as well, then editing in there, I feel like I'll just get.
Oh
sick
no,
of
I
it.
meant working in the bedroom upstairs.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, we weren't
Because
doing
when the
that
doorbell
either.
goes, or like when you just want to
Yeah.
make a drink, it's too far, isn't it?
Oh, truth
Yeah.
be told, I don't actually like that room anymore because we spent so much time in there.
Oh yeah,
We
it's
were
been
cook-
like your living quarters,
It's
hasn't it?
everything. Like
Yeah.
going in that room, I'm like, oh, I shudder.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, really happy with that. So yeah, Ewan's got a couple of bits that he needs. Oh, my battery's flashing. I brought a spare one. Ta-da! Yeah, so we're gonna head to Ikea this morning, and I might look at the rugs.
Oh yeah, they do good rugs.
We do
Yeah.
need a new rug, so I might look at the
Nice.
rugs. But other than that, that's it. And Ewan needs a Billy bookcase. All hail the
Standard.
Billy bookcase.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get some meatballs. Right,
Oh,
should
yes.
we depart?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go! Okay, so we've come into Ikea and we're starting to see festive little bits and bobs just dotted around. I love this like whole styling. I think it's really nice. And you've got the little toadstools, little jars with baubles in. It's subtle Christmas, and I very much enjoy it. Also, I'm liking the Ikea starting to switch it up with the decor and painting the door frames and stuff. It's starting to feel very on trend. I hate the word trend, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just nice. I like it. These baskets are lovely too. Just found this wreath. It's the Winter Fint. It's new. Because it's £6. I can't figure out if it is £6, but I think it is. And it's huge. Look at the size of that. Like, you could pop some candles in like a big glass, like a hurricane jar. So obviously they wouldn't set alight. Of course, you could do real wreaths if you want to do, but £6 is substantial as well, and it looks pretty real. You could obviously stuff some real ivy and eucalyptus in there if you wanted to as well, but I think that's absolutely beautiful. This candle is quite sweet. It's the Winterfint, and it's got lovely cardamom, ginger, and spices of cinnamon and nutmeg in there, and the Advent on the front's really pretty too. They are £4. Just spotted this really gorgeous cake stand here, which I think is so lovely. I really like that. I'm not sure if that's actually from Ikea, but if it is, that's fab. And I love this dish as well. Again, don't know if that is Ikea. Would think it isn't, but might well be. But that's lovely. And I also spotted this little vase earlier. This was £4. It's got lovely little dots all over it. It's very nice.
Lie on. And I can confirm that it's very long. All the space I've got my feet are poking out. Yeah.
Potential office chair. I very much enjoy that. Is that new? It is new. I thought I hadn't seen that before. Something a little bit more contemporary with a traditional desk. What do you think? With a cushion on the back, yeah? What are we thinking?
Don't even need a cushion.
No?
Try it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of... I feel like it's good.
Oh.
Doesn't need a cushion, does it?
No.
It just fits like nicely around your back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like that. Very lovely.
You have to do the typing to check.
Good, substantial position as well. I know you're supposed to have those orthopedic chairs, but I don't spend that much time.
No, it's fine. As long as you're supported like that, and it's got the arms too.
That's really nice.
Yeah, I like that.
155. It's lovely.
Nice.
Enjoy that. Right, we are coming for a refuel, and the only way to do it is, in my opinion, with dime cake, because this is the holy grail of Ikea puddings. I absolutely love it. Ewan's gone for meatballs, and I've gone for salmon, which was a rogue choice, but I'm sure it'll be delicious. A big old chunk. It's $3.50 as well, so yeah. Scan your family card and you get some discount on it. I use Ewan's because I haven't got one. I'm this far in and I still don't have a family card. It's ridiculous. So this is the rug that I'm thinking we're going to go for in the living room. So we're going to take out the living room rug and pop that in the library, I think. So it's the Low House rug. And it comes in all of these different sizes. I think I'm going to do the 230 centimetre one. Or maybe the 200 by 300. I'm not sure. Maybe the 200 by 300 would be really good because it's huge. But yeah, it's like a really lovely natural woven shoot, and I just think it will give it a really nice like texture and coziness to the living room. It is looking very festive, very, very festive in Ikea. Got some gorgeous little bits in. I really like their wrapping paper as well. This is quite nice with the love hearts on it. It's very nice. And they've got more of these candles as well. £4 a candle, it's not bad at all. Does anyone else just feel like they've blinked and this year has gone? Like, I can't believe it's Christmas, like fast approaching. Feels like 2 minutes ago since we were talking about Christmas, and yet here we are. Last year we actually had one of these hanging snowflakes in our little glass part in our kitchen, and I really loved it. And I feel like this year getting a couple of them might look quite nice, especially because we've replaced the roof. I just think they look so classic and timeless. I love them. Okay, so I've just sent Zara a message and she said that she can't see the vision, but she's willing to run with it and see what we end up with. So, oh good God. Don't know how this is gonna fit in my car. Oh dear, over 15 kilos. I may regret that. We did it! Hey! Okay, so I'm back from Ikea. I just dropped Ewan off back at his home, and I'm excited about this rug. I'm kind of nervous. I feel like it's either going to work and be like great, or it's just not going to be the vibe. I don't really know. It's really tricky. I had a look on Pinterest when I was in Ikea just to get an idea of what it looks like in other people's houses, and I feel like it's going to work. I really do. Like, this rug is really, really nice. I just feel like with the different colours and patterns we've got going on here, I feel like it's just a bit too much. It's going to be a very similar size. I think it's actually going to work pretty well. Hello, bubs. Ooh, it's like a workout. Okay, that was a workout and a half. I love it. I'm so pleased with it. I'm glad I went for the bigger size. I was a bit concerned that it was going to engulf the space, but do you know, it kind of really mellows out the orange tones in the wood. Don't really love them, I'm not going to lie. The floor in itself is perfect, but it is slightly orangey in places, and we were going to sand it down, but do you know what? I'm just so pleased with this. I really, really love it. I think it works great. I've just popped the lamp from upstairs in my bedroom down here just because I think for scale, it actually works quite nicely over there. Yeah, let me know what you think. I'm super pleased with this. And I think for the price, for the size and the quality, it just feels so snug. This little bit here is just where it was rolled tightly, so it will go down in time. I love it. I'm so pleased. Very, very chuffed to bits with that, and I feel like that room now, it's done. Okay, so this is this evening's outfit. Sorry, I was going to film upstairs, but I realised I left my vlog camera downstairs. So I'm heading to a dinner with Just Spices, who are fab. They do some amazing spices. I've used them in lots of recipes. And yeah, this is this evening's attire. Bit smart, bit casual. I'll just pop some trainers on. So yeah, I'm gonna head there and I'll take you guys along for a very lovely evening, hopefully. Okay, so I've just got to the street where my event's on, I think. It's in Brookton, which is a bit of a... I'm having a bit of a moment. So I used to live in Brookton many years ago, and then I moved to Streatham, and obviously where we live now. And I'm just having a real nostalgic moment because I liked living in Southwest. I feel like it was very vibrant and very busy and thriving, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss that a little bit where we are. But obviously just it's so expensive to live here and we just couldn't afford to buy a house here. But the houses are beautiful, as you can see. So yeah, maybe one day, who knows, we might revisit old haunts. Anyway, enough of the nostalgia. I need to try and figure out where I'm going. So I've just made it to the event and it's such a gorgeous space. It's like a cozy country barn. It's stunning. I've gone for a mocktail. It's an apple teeny with Just Spices sweet topper on it. Looks very lovely. There we are. I don't really know anyone here, so I'm just going to try and mingle and talk to people, but it's very nice. Let me show you this barn. It's stunning. Look how gorgeous this is. So they've got the kitchen over there, just literally people getting the food ready. And yeah, this is the most cozy, beautiful little space ever. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to sit down and the food looks beautiful. Okay, so we are sitting down for dinner and it's like sharing style, really lovely, gorgeous little table. I'm at the end and it's so nice and literally there's a full table of people. I've got menus, all plant-based, and I'm about to have some plant-based Heinz tomato soup, which sounds a bit interesting, but the whole little dip stew going on and a full table of people, which is very exciting. Good morning everyone. So today is Thursday. I had such a nice evening last night. It was so lovely meeting some new people. It's one of the many things I love about this industry, that you get to go to these things and meet very lovely people who love food as well. Anyway, this morning, very exciting, we just had a really nice guy come and do our little step ledge thing to get out into the garden. So he's just finished up, so we need to do a little bit of tidying up, but this is it. I'm so pleased with this. So we went for a natural slab slate. It's similar to a porcelain tile, but it's actual full slate. We wanted something durable, but we also wanted something that was going to kind of tie in with the kitchen as well. And yeah, I love it. It looks really smart. The sand and cement that the guy has used will obviously change and it'll definitely go lighter, which is great. And we do just have the pieces at the end that will have the kickboard added onto. Obviously we've got the kickboard that's going down here that got delivered this week. So yeah, the builder's coming back tomorrow just to finish that off and obviously just tidy up the edges as well. But I'm really pleased with that. I just need to give everything a good old hoover. It's slowly, the last little bits now are there. We just got chatting to the groundworks guy as well, because he does obviously all kinds of groundwork, tile and that kind of thing, and the front of our house really needs some TLC. We're talking full rip up of the pathway. It's not in good nick, so that's not a now thing, that is a next year thing. More external stuff, pointing, that kind of thing. But that's not till next year. So yeah, I think I'm actually going to wrap up this vlog because it's probably going to be very long. But I really hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all very soon in a future video. Lots of love, take care, bye for now.